I'd also like to state that my unhappiness is also derived from more than just people who are wearing masks or people who lie, or a lot of other things. Uh, Sometimes it's even towards God. Now, below all that is nothing but love towards God. But sometimes I'm just like, why? Like this morning, I'm like, when I was hacked, I was just constantly saying things like they deserve to die. And I'm very creative. I would say it in whatever ways I needed to say it. Like, I want to hammer their soul into dust and grind it into the fire and then mold it back again so I could feel them, have them feel that pain all over again. I would go real into every possible description, down to splintering bone and everything. That's how dark I got, before I stopped it all and just dove into the Bible in the beginning of the month of May of 2025. Now I find myself, I was circulating things like I hate them, they're disgusting, the people who try to hide truth and all this other stuff. And even though it's more combated, where I'm stating things like, you know what, there should be love behind that, or I don't really mean that, I constantly circulate things in my head like, those are not the words you speak. Jesus said that when he was speaking to the sons of thunder, some of his disciples, when they were talking about raining fireballs over their enemies' heads. And Jesus was like, nah, that's not you, man. Don't talk like that. And so I understand this. Now I'm always immediately combating these thoughts. Yeah, but they're not healthy. They're draining. Being positive can be draining too, because being positive for everyone, I don't think you realize how much people are wrapped in some form of negativity, and I try to combat that. Being negative was just as draining this morning, and so I constantly was like, that's not me, that's not me. And I was constantly telling God, like, your will, not mine, but at the same time, like, you're supposed to be a perfect God, why do you have to take these routes? And then I would tell myself, oh, but I know there's be purpose behind them, or I know like in a week I'll be perfectly fine, or maybe you'll do something and I'll be happy again. And then I'll look back and be like, oh, what was the purpose of that? There's no reason to be upset. And like, so like, there's all these confirmations where I know truth is, but I was just resting in negativity, and I'm just aware of that. I know how to be positive. I could immediately probably do it right now, but I don't know. That's just where I'm at the moment. But I'm honest with this. When I pray, I tell him, like last night, I was like, I don't even want to pray, but I'm going to just spit out something. I opened the Bible. Instead of opening it and trying to honor it and appreciating it, I just opened it and read and then closed it and didn't even really read. But I'm aware of these things. I tell him about these things, and then I slowly try to understand the correct way of approaching them in a healthy, loving manner and expressing them to you.